We were introduced to sport pretty young, so we really enjoyed it, and we knew what great things you got out of, as a young person, the values and everything that you got out of playing sport. So we tried to get the kids into sport as young as we could so that they could find a sport they liked, and then if they liked it, they stuck with it.
Once they got in a team, and if they didn't want to play, we're like, no, you're committed, you go to trainings. We just let them find their own little niche and not put too much pressure on them. Like if they enjoyed it, that's basically what they played for first. And
our three kids are very different, like whilst their sport is, they're all right into sport, like their preferences to sport are different and how they think about how they train. It's a privilege that the previous players like Liz Ellis or those girls didn't quite get to do. You make the most of that, but also understand the opportunity that it gives you to meet people outside of, or during her netball career, that can help her outside to become a great young woman and be successful off the court as well. Junior Jamie's had travelling. Like last year the world champs were in Botswana. We would never have gone on a holiday to Botswana for any other reason than to go and support her. And it was amazing. It was incredible, but incredible for her and her teammates and the families that went as well, and that's what sport's about as well. It opens you up to so many different cultures, religions and types of things in life that you can't put a price on, and you can't put anything down to it, but it comes with being a part of a team.
Was she only 5 or 6 when we put her into the
you wouldn't say the story.
Yeah, so little athletics, so we're at Bankstown.
For 2 weeks holiday. And this other little girl used to always, she was only short, used to always try. But Jamie would get to a certain stage and be beside her and then she'd pair away. We went away for 2 weeks and then Jamie did the same thing and this little girl just kept going. And Jamie got to about 100 out and the little girl wouldn't go away and she just stopped.
She stopped in the middle of the track and just
dropped onto and just sat there crying. And Joe's like raced onto the track and just...
I didn't race onto the track. As soon as she got off,
you get up.
Yeah, you run. And then she's the next week, I don't want to go. You're going. You're paid for the season. You're doing the whole season. So you're going.
It was a good lesson.
Yeah.
It was a good lesson. Like her uncle playing footy and I was playing footy, and if there was some stuff that went around about that, we'd always just say to her, you can't control what anyone says or thinks or anything like that. At the end of the day, I'm your dad and you're my daughter and you're playing sport because you love it and you do it as long as you want to do that, and if you don't want to do it anymore, you don't. If you do it and you're successful, it's because of your hard work, not because of any other reason. You don't listen to what anyone says, because there's all those people that'll say things that are nasty, whether it's for a reason or it's to try and knock you down or whatever. So I used to always laugh if they had to travel, because she said we'd be walking down the back with the 3 little kids behind her and she'd be looking at where she's going to sit and the person who's sitting there is just going, oh no, please don't be sitting next to me.
You can see the people's face going,
and
yeah, I'm like, it's all right.
You won the lotto.
You're right. Not today, we're down the back.
One of the things that Mum and Dad taught me growing up, and especially in sport, is time management. Especially with Dad, he always said you have to be there half an hour before training. You're early, but if you're there a little bit later, then you're late. I always want to make my parents proud. As a kid, that's what you always want to do. I think they'll always be proud of me no matter what, and that's the same for me, my brother and my sister.